ECF, the Destroyers inform you this is a title bout. A title bout. Once again, your blue corner, 5 feet, 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Camden, New Jersey, representing Gracie, Tampa South. Please put your hands together for Jon Arce.
Jon Arce. Fighting out of Gracie, Tampa South in Florida, has some roots to New Jersey and jumped at the opportunity to challenge for our 125-pound MMA title. You see right away for 125 pounds, he is in excellent shape, very strong.
At 125 pounds, it's hard for anyone to come in not in shape. But I agree, he's looking lean and ready to rock. Definitely put in all his conditioning.
He said he lives by the motto, no judges needed. We'll see if that holds true here tonight. Jon Arce, Gracie, Tampa South, flew here from Florida with his teammate who was victorious earlier tonight. We're going to see if he can keep the momentum going.
His opponent, standing at 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds, fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, representing Brooklyn MMA. Please welcome Brandon Santiago.
Big introduction for Brandon Santiago. There is a lot of hype behind this kid right now.
And rightfully so, my brother. Only 18 years old and tearing through the 125 division here in the Northeast region. Was very hard getting him a matchup. We had to get Jon Arce to fly all the way in from Florida because we had so many guys turn down the fight against Brandon.
Both undefeated fighters, so you know what they got to do.
Win. So one of them's got to win.
1-0 has got to go. 125-pound MMA title on the line, and that is a look of fire inside of Brandon Santiago's eyes.
Brandon's an interesting character. I got to do some behind-the-scenes filming over at his camp in Brooklyn MMA, and I couldn't keep the guy still the entire time I was there. I had to follow him around during the interview. Just energy for days.
See him already shadow boxing inside of the cage.
Yeah, he's throwing punches at the referee. These guys are ready. Look at them. They're like two pit bulls back and forth. And they meet in the center of the cage.
Arce in the southpaw stance.
Both of them. Southpaw stance.
Santiago in the southpaw stance.
Double southpaw stance.
Very rare you see two southpaw fighters. Wow!
Whoa, nice lateral drop. Whips him across him.
What a throw by Arce.
Santiago gets right up. He's going for the clinch of his own. Great shot, and he gets the takedown.
Good reversal by Santiago, but he has to be careful of this Kimura.
Yep. Arce has locked up that Kimura. Santiago has blocked it with his left leg.
Did a good job of popping his head out. He should be safe right now.
This is some high-level MMA here, folks.
Arce turtles, but Santiago's all over him.
That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shots to the head.
Beautiful back ride as Arce gets back to his feet.
Brandon's keeping that pressure. Oh, he just misses on that takedown and ends up.
Goes for a lateral drop.
And
just as you think he's in danger, he pulls it out and finishes it.
The athleticism on these guys.
Wow, up kick by Arce, but Santiago passes. Very, very high level exchanges right now between both competitors.
The legs on Brandon at 125. Do you see the size of them?
Brandon on top in full guard of Jon Arce, going body, head with the ground and pound.
If I'm Santiago, I'm looking to get out of that guard to really rain down punishment.
Armbar by Jon Arce.
And that's exactly why I don't agree with ground and pound.
This is deep right now. Brandon's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that arm is stretched out. And he gets out.
Wow.
Hats off to the ref for not stopping that when it shouldn't have been.
What an escape by Brandon Santiago.
A lot of technical things went on there that the referee was aware of, and I'm glad he did not stop the fight, as Brandon is on top now with beautiful submission defense.
Not out of the woods yet. Jon Arce, very dangerous from this position.
As you see, Jon Arce has a very dangerous guard, as we've all seen already.
He's throwing those knees up again. You can tell he's a good guard player.
Brandon's got to learn from his last mistake and get out of that, and he does pass into the half guard position, but Jon Arce has that arm locked up.
Good ground and pound by Santiago on top.
Good ground and pound defense by...
Oh, he goes for a knee bar.
He goes for that. Oh, and he loses position on that. We've seen Brandon finish with that knee bar before, one of his signature moves, and the round ends. It looked like Brandon was following him back to his corner.
He was ready to scrap some more.
Didn't want the round to end. That's rare.
Brandon Santiago escapes danger, ends the round on top. With a few takedowns.
Curious how that arm's feeling.
In his book, I bet it's pretty banged up. A lot of warriors at the top level refuse to tap. They're willing to take the pops to stay in the game, and Brandon Santiago is no different.
He turned his thumb. He did everything right defensively wise and got out. As you see in the replays here, back and forth battle. Here's that arm bar.
Jon Arce, so much torque, spins Brandon Santiago around.
That arm is stretched
Santiago did a good job of clearing his head and coming up.
Round two, a sprint to the center of the cage. These are the kind of fights that have put ECF on the map as one of the premier fight leagues.
These guys know to bring it.
Very proud. Our 22nd event here in New York. And it just keeps getting better. Can't wait for December 8th, Holiday Havoc, ECF 23. Right back here in Laboon. And here we go. Brandon pressures Jon up against the cage and just wrestles him down.
Good knee to the body by Santiago. It looks like Arce is in this position again where Santiago's riding the turtle, laying down the ground and pound.
He's racking up points here. Smart, I would definitely sprawl and look to take full back position, and he does.
Good call. Santiago keeping that body lock. But Arce back to his feet.
Yeah, it's hard to keep these guys down. He's
looking
got one
for the
hook
hook.
in. Will he jump for the next one?
Stay tuned to find out. Arce doing a good job of fighting that grip control of Brandon Santiago. He's pushing him down. He's going to look to explode and turn towards him.
If I'm Santiago, I would turn this into a takedown right here, and he does. Wow.
Brandon Santiago.
Beautiful work.
A machine at getting the fight to the mat.
He's got to get out of this guard, though. That's the one thing Brandon's got to do.
Brandon Santiago on top.
Working the ground and pound in a dangerous spot, though. Pushing the head down.
You can hear his corner screaming and push the knee down and pass, but by doing so, he's opening up for that triangle choke. He's got to be careful reaching back with that left arm. There's Jon Arce switching his hips again for that armbar.
Throwing up the legs, which is always a dangerous sign. Pushing the head. Yeah, he's going for that arm.
He's trapping Brandon's arm in a very unique overhook by trapping the wrist and the lower part of the elbow. It's very crafty.
Yeah, it's hard to pull out your hand with the MMA gloves if they get it trapped under the armpit.
Using the cage to pivot, and he has it again.
He throws it up. It looks tight, Kevin.
Belly down armbar.
They stop it. Wow.
Brandon Santiago forced the tap.
Wow. That is shocking, but not really. I mean, these guys are both undefeated. What an amazing match. I mean, man.
Your new champion at 125 pounds, Jon Arce.
Just like I said, it was dangerous for Brandon to stay in his guard.
He did such a great job of getting the fight to the ground.
There it is,
Arce
right there, man.
Uses the cage to set up the armbar very, very deep, and he goes belly down with it.
Yeah. Brandon should have walked over there, but man, that was tight. Great job, excellent fight. Hats off to the new champ. I know Brandon will be back and better. He is a gamer, folks. These guys are real fighters. Congratulations to both.
Jon Arce, your new champion at 125 pounds. Excellent victory.
Awesome fight from start to finish.